Hey, how are you, EOS Community? Hernan from EOSTARTER here, and I'm super excited to share with you a test run, a quick walkthrough of the EOSTARTER TokenSale contract. So without further ado, let's go to the beautiful testing platform that our partners at EOS Costa Rica have developed. And we can see that we have some token sale tests over here. And I'll drive you through how a project owner creates a token sale. How do we approve both the token sale and the user subscriptions? How do we assign the allocations? How does a regular user subscribes to a pool, how that subscription has to be approved with the allocation, and how do we process the claiming? So without further ado, as you can see, I'm already logged in here as EOS Starter Test. This is the type of user that is a project owner. So what I can do here is I can do a new token pool. So let's call this token pool, and then this needs to be like official account name, so it needs to respect the EOS account name format, and this is going to be token pool test. Now we want to put a URL to the website, and later on we're going to add the description, and this info is going to be, of course, a readable JSON. Now, we need to explain which is the token contract that we'll be using. And for this particular case, we'll be selling Jungle testnet tokens. The token is in the Jungle testnet. So we now establish the token price for each Jungle token and how many jungles are we selling. For example, we're going to sell 100 jungles here, and we have to specify the decimal points and the token that we're selling. Now, we are going to set the selling date for a few minutes away, and then we're going to set the end date as well for a few minutes after the sale is done. So let's do a sale for like 3 minutes. Let's see if we, so now the project immediate vesting is how much does the project receive immediately after the sale, and how many days linear vesting will the project be able to claim their EOS. The same goes for the investor immediate vesting. So say, for example, 50% is going to be immediately vested after the sale, and then we'll have a period of 20 days for the rest of the tokens to be vested. Now, we changed the days to minutes so that we can run this test successfully, right? So let's try setting up this sale, and you'll see that the pool was added successfully, right? So now what I have to do is, now we have the sale, no, not this one, but yes, we have, where am I? Oh, token pool 2. Okay, token pool 1, 2. Right, so now what I'll do is I will log in as the TokenSale app, which is the deployer of the contract. In this case, TokenSale app. I need to come to the pools and say, okay, I want to get this token mod pool, and I will approve it so that it can be launched, right? So then the token sale, their new status is now, let's go there. You can see that this token pool 2 is now pending token deposit. What does that mean? That means that the project owner needs to log into the platform and say, okay, we are ready to start the sale. Let's deposit the tokens. So project owner comes here and says token deposit. Okay, you need to deposit 100 jungle tokens into this pool. So the project owner will come and say, okay, I'll sign this transaction and the tokens have been deposited. This means that the pool is now ready for sale, right? So now the admin again needs to log in when the date comes, and we need to say, okay, we're ready to launch this sale. So we come to the token pool and we say ready for sale. Okay, no, something, okay, I logged in with the wrong user, guys, sorry. Sale app, this is the user that I wanted to log into. And with TokenSale app, we can say, okay, let's start the sale. So once the sale started, actually, you could subscribe to the sale as an investor prior to it starting, right? Because of course we want to have previous subscriptions and then see if we can approve them or disapprove them. So what I'll log in now is as a user which are previously approved called investor test. Investor test will check out the pools available and say, hey, I want to participate in this token sale. So they'll subscribe, right? And the subscription right now is, of course, open to everyone who can log into the system, but they will not be able to participate in the sale until, and I'll log in again as the platform admin. And this will obviously require to be compliant and eventually identify the users so that we are running good compliant token sales. And on the pools, I'll say, okay, let me see the subscriptions. And I say, oh, yes, investor test, I know him, I'll approve him. And then you can buy up to 40 jungle. And this is your allocation, right? This is going to be determined by the amount of NFTs you hold and the amount of TAR tokens in our case, right, as EOS starter. And then you'll be available to participate in token sales. So now we'll log out. We'll log in again as investor test. No, not EOS starter test, investor test. All right. Yes. So now we can go to the pool and say, hey, I want to contribute to this token sale. All right. So how many tokens are you going to send? So if I can, let's try, for example, sending more EOS than the ones that I can change. So if I'm allocated, if I'm sending 20 EOS, I would receive 100 tokens. And let's say that I try to invest more than what I'm allocated, you'll see that I got this error over max allocation, right? So the max that I can send EOS is less than the tokens that I can earn. So let's say here, 8 EOS is my limit as per the price of this sale. So now I'll try to invest this, and now the contribution has been accepted, right? So this was according to my max allocation. So now the pool, as you can see it, has already some contributions. You can see it here. And we now can see the balance on EOS. And what we can do here is, if I would try to claim the tokens right now, which the interface will provide that you can until the sale is over, but it'll say, you know, the invalid subscription status. What does that mean? That means that what I need to do right now is say, okay, the sale was a success. I will log into the platform as the admin pool, and I'll say, okay, let's end this sale. The moment that I end this sale, or the sale ends, the immediate vesting will be both delivered both to EOSTARTER test, the owner of the pool. You can see it here, right? We get the TokenSale app. We get the unsold tokens back, and we get the EOS that has been deposited, right? For the immediate vesting, we have still 0.8 EOS vesting there, right? As our 10% as established. And then the other thing that I can see is that investor test, we have received 20 jungle tokens, right? So now what I want to do, right, is this is the immediate vesting, right? And now I want to let a minute transcur so that I can start claiming some tokens, both as an investor and as a project owner, right? So now I will log in as investor test. I will go to my pools and I will say, hey, this is the claim, the status you can see as claiming progress. That's great. I want to claim my jungle tokens from this pool that I contributed to. All right, so I will sign the transaction and tokens were claimed successfully. And now you can see, if you go to my account on Jungle, that I received 2 jungle tokens, which is my allocated daily vesting for the days/minutes that has transferred since the token sale ended until my claim. And well, that's pretty much it. That's a basic kind of happy path scenario. Of course, I'm not getting into the whole complications of the corner cases that need to be taken care of and the little details that we're working on. But what do we want to do next? And this is what we're, it's important that we want to convey the Pomelo community, is we want to make an audit for this token contract, was we are all going to be depositing EOS and the projects are going to be depositing their tokens. So there needs to be a super secure smart contract. And we want to, of course, develop the whole platform that is going to be deployed on EOSTARTER so we can start launching our successful sales and bringing in products. And we want to do a lot of new features that you'll see on the Pomelo proposal. Some of them are monthly vesting, some of them are to accept multi-tokens. And the biggest feature that I would like to start getting into is cross-chain support. Initially, to be able to receive other types of EOSIO tokens on the sales, like you can deposit wax or you can deposit other types of tokens that we can receive, so that it is not only EOS, the main currency that we're accepting as a token project. And then eventually the longer term view is to really allow for projects to deploy their tokens on a variety of platforms and exchanges and blockchains as well. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the run through of the TokenSale Smart Contract. And I'm looking forward to taking it a lot of steps further. So thanks for all the support and contributions so far. And stay tuned for the season 2. I'm super excited. All right, guys. Bye.